everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about the law of attraction. I actually get asked a lot of questions about the law of attraction. So one of the most common questions I get asked is, why is it not working? I've been applying it to my everyday life, nothing's happening, I'm not seeing a change. So honestly, one of the main reasons why it doesn't work for some people is because they think about it constantly, when's it gonna happen, when's it gonna happen, and they don't realize that they're sending negativity out into the world. So it's not going to come around and help you out. You're not going to get exactly what you're asking for. So sometimes, I know I do it too, I'm I want this, I have my mind set on it, I really want it, and it's all I can think about. And then I start not even realizing that I'm thinking about why isn't it here yet, what's going on, am I doing this wrong, am I doing that wrong, you know what I mean? And then you get so caught up into that negative feeling of emptiness of not having what you want and what you're asking for, and then getting frustrated that you're sending negativity out there with that, so you don't realize you're doing a reverse mind trick type of thing. So the universe is a magnet, basically. Whatever you're putting out there is what you're gonna get in return. So if you have your mind set on something and you're attaching it with a negative thought of why am I not getting it, a negative thought of frustration, it's not gonna work out for you. So what I like to do, and I feel this helps me all the time, if there's something I really want, I literally think about it only at nighttime, or only a time of peace, if I'm doing cardio at the gym, just somewhere where I'm just calm down, I'm relaxed, I'm not in a bad mood, where I'm peaceful, so that I only have happy thoughts and good thoughts about it. And then what I do is I think about it for a minute or two, and then when I'm done, I'm done. I don't think about it for the whole day. I try, well, there's days, of course, I'm not perfect, where I do think about it and then I dwell on it and then it doesn't happen. But I've noticed, and this has happened to me so many times, where I've put out sight, out of mind, and literally I get the email that I was hoping for, or I get the package that I was really wishing for, or I get an opportunity that I really wanted. So as soon as you stop thinking about it, stop worrying about it, you've asked the universe for it, you've asked God for it, whichever, you know what I mean, it will come to you. It will work out. Everything always works out. And it's really funny because I went to a farm type of thing, and it was an orchard, and I'm telling you, there's so many people who go there, and my husband's we're never gonna find a spot, it's 6 o'clock, this is so stupid, this was such a bad idea. We went on a Friday night, it was right before Halloween, and I'm no, it's fine, we're gonna get a spot, it's gonna be fine. We literally drove in and we got the front spot. I'm not even kidding you. And he was Ann, just happens to you all the time. And I was I told him, I'm you think I'm crazy, but I ask for it, and I literally I'd be grateful for it, I'd say thank you, and then it ends up happening. And I'm not saying you gotta ask for things that obviously are realistic. You know, I'm not asking for a $72 million mansion. So you definitely have to be realistic. And another thing that people have trouble with is when they ask, they're not completely detailed and defined in what they want. So when you are asking for something, you have to lay it out there. Sometimes it's easier to write for people. I'm very in my mind, I see what I want and I know, and so I'm really detailed with that. I don't always have to write things what I want. But if it's not working for you, try writing it down and just being super detailed in every little thing that you want, how you're gonna get it, your goals. That's something I do all the time, is I always write down my goals for the day of the things I want to get done. That way you kind of wake up and you have your day planned, you know what I mean? And if you don't get around to something, that's okay. You can put it on your goal list for tomorrow. So I don't know, that's probably a whole nother topic, but I think it's super important to write what you want down and how you plan to get it. Say you are dead broke and you're at a waitressing job and you're making no money, and you want to manifest a nice car, even if it's a Honda, or if it's a Lexus, or if it's a Range Rover, whatever, you want to manifest whatever a nice car is to you. All you have to do is literally, I believe in writing it out every single night, this is what I'm going to do to get to my dream car, and this is how I'm going to make it happen tomorrow. And each day you're writing down a little step so that in a year you might manifest your dream car. And that's where people kind of get it wrong. Just because you're manifesting something doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight. But I truly, truly believe that the more I've believed in the law of attraction compared to when I first started reading on it, I can manifest things like, if I feel like almost instantly. So many things happen to me like within a day or two that I ask for. And like I said, they're nothing like super, super crazy. They're all reachable. But I believe that the more you do it and the more you believe in it, the more positivity and excitement you're going to have, and the more is going to come to you. So another reason the law of attraction sometimes like doesn't work for other people is because they're always like kind of comparing themselves to others. Like, this person has that, this person has that, when am I going to get it, when am I going to get it? So like that negativity also kind of spins back around to you. Just the more you put that negativeness out there, the more you're going to get negativity in return instead of good things coming your way. So I totally believe that if you see somebody who's, I don't know, doing great at their work, like their love life, money, whatever, instead of looking at them and saying, oh, that they have the car that I want, or they're making money that I want, or they have the job that I want, you should look at them and say, you know what, they inspire me. Because if you think about it, this world, there's millions and millions of dollars in it. There's millions and millions of people. There's millions of happiness and just like, you know, jobs and opportunities out there. Like, it's so abundant, and there's just so many opportunities, like endless opportunities for like love, career, money, success, everything that you could possibly ever wish for. So by you seeing somebody who has what you want, you should look at them and say, you know what, they inspire me to go out and get it. You know, they made it happen for themselves. I can make it happen for myself, because you're the only person who's basically standing in your way. So instead of like being jealous or like seeing that girl with like the six-pack abs, even though you want to punch her in the face and just like lay in your bed and eat a pizza, because that's how I feel sometimes too, I get it, you should look at her and be like, you know what, she's fucking killing it with her six-pack abs and her 14 kids and 7 C-sections, and I want to be like her, you know? So instead of just kind of throwing that negativity out there, the more you kind of like turn it around on, you know, and bring it into like a positive light, the more positivity is going to come your way. So again, when you see other people and you kind of almost get jealous of what they have and kind of worrying about what you don't have, it kind of comes around to where you're putting a negative spin on the things that you want. And by saying that, so here's an example. Say you see a girl and she has a beautiful body, she has the man of her dreams, she's like living the successful career with all this money or whatever it is that you know, that she has that you want. When you look at her and you say, what a bitch, like she's so skinny, like if I was that skinny, I would not dress like that. Or, oh, if I had that man, I would treat him better. Or if I had that car, I would not be flashy and snobby, or whatever it is you're trying to do to put her down, to make it okay in your mind as to why you don't have it. I feel like that's another reason why the law of attraction don't work, is when we try to basically come up with excuses for why we don't have what we have. Again, that's putting negativity out there, and that's almost training your brain like, actually, I don't want that dream car because she has it and she acts like a stuck-up bitch, and you know what, because she acts like a stuck-up bitch, I don't want it. And in your head, that's like that might not be what you're saying out loud, but that's how you're training your brain. Like in the back of your subconscious mind, you're thinking in your head that having these nice things are wrong, because you're almost downing other people for what they have because you don't have it. So that's another reason subconsciously so many people do it. I catch myself doing it sometimes and you don't even realize you're doing it. And so that again is going to keep the great things that are abundant out there, that is just everywhere, from coming your way, because there's no reason you shouldn't have the things you want. So yes, I hope you guys like this video. I hope it helps you guys. If you guys have any law of attraction questions, definitely don't hesitate to ask me. I love you guys, and I hope all your dreams come true. Bye.